my name is Ejiovaze Momo. I'm currently the Chief Technology Officer for Coronation Merchant Bank Limited. Okay, we are Coronation Merchant Bank Limited. We have a number of subsidiaries. We play in the financial services industry, and currently we are the premier investment bank. Proud to transitioning into Coronation Merchant Bank. Before we were Associated Discount House. While we're trying to migrate, there was a need for us to, change our domain, because at that time we were, when you talk about domain, there was a need for a change, and so what we did was we actually looked for a technology partner who would help us do that transition, such that at least our domain names would now bear Coronation Merchant Bank. And we needed that. Also, in terms of our mailing platforms, there was also a need for us to ensure security, and there was a need for us to drive collaboration among our devices. So computer, mobile devices, there was need for that, and there was a need to get a partner that would do that, and that was why we came to Ha-Shem. So that was a challenge at that time. Okay, there were regulatory changes that were required in transiting from a discount house into a merchant bank. So of course that was the first driver. So of course in our response to that, there was a need for us, to make that change as well. That was one. And of course, because we're a corporate organization, there was also a need for security in terms of access to our information on the different devices that we have. So for our mobile devices, there was also need for us to have that security, and that was part of what drove us to look for a partner that would help actualize this change. One, of course, was a more secure environment, and when I mean environment, I'm talking about exchange of information. That was a major outcome for us, because of course from the business, because of the nature of work that we do, there was a need for us to ensure that the exchange of information between different subsidiaries or different parties in the group was secure. That was the major thing from the business side. And of course on an IT side, a major part for us is still security as well, in line with the current trends. So I think security for me was like the major driver. Prior to now, Ha-Shem has been a partner of the bank, and they've also had a track record of delivering, top-notch solutions that would help, that have, basically helped different organizations achieve their own technology aspirations. So, of course, engaging Ha-Shem was not really, for us, it was just a case of these guys have had, great work, and there was a need for us to also consistently deliver solutions that are at par with what's in the industry. So we just felt, since Ha-Shem has been doing this good work, there was no point going for something less. Yes, I would say so, and I would even say they went beyond that. In terms of the objectives, we've deployed the solution. So presently now we've already migrated from, the old domain to the new domain. That's one. And then of course, in terms of the support, it's one thing to deliver a solution, it's another thing to get the business to use it. And I think part of what Ha-Shem has done as a value add is to ensure that there's consistent adoption of this change across the business. And that for me stands out for Ha-Shem as something that any other organization that would partner with them should look out for. So I think that they went beyond that to ensure that adoption across the business. For me, on the technology side, there was the security part. So now I'm sure that if I want to access my information, I'm sure it is based on my own initiative. So when I mean initiative is, if I want to access my solution, I'm sure that I have to access my solution probably using a password or using an access code, that for me already gives comfort that my information stays with me and nobody else can have access to it. So for me, that was one. On the business side, we're sure that there's better collaboration. We're sure that when we benchmark ourselves, because for me, management-wise, the expectation is whatever we're doing as a premier investment bank must be at par and even more than what other competitors are doing, even in the industry. And having to deploy this solution, we're already assured that we are far ahead. So for me, I think that was the major add for me. Yes, I think it still speaks to what I've been saying. Yes, we have achieved the goal, and Ha-Shem has helped us also achieve it. They've also not only just delivered it, they've also worked with us consistently to ensure that the value is realized across the business. So yes, I would say yes, they've done that, and we still look forward to having more partnership with them, better partnership with them in delivering more solutions. And I think even working with them, they've also helped us in terms of giving us access to other Microsoft related solutions. So it's not just the solutions they have deployed for us, but at least being partners with them, we're able to see the different opportunities that we could have with the major OEM, that's Microsoft. So I think they've done a lot more in that regard, and we look forward to more. Thank you for having us. At least it's good to have our partners come around to ensure that they are getting the right feedback for the work that they've done with us. And I think on a final note, I would also recommend Ha-Shem and their solutions to any organization that is looking forward to having top-notch solutions in the industry.